Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. Hi, I'm Patricia. Welcome to A Breath of Song, where we believe that planting songs in our bodies can help us navigate the extraordinary moment we live in. Today's song, Another World, by me, is the 191st song you can find at abreathofsong.com, each with the permission and blessing of the songwriter. This one was an easy one to get. Every fifth episode, there's an in-depth conversation with one of these huge-hearted people who, like you and me, find solace, strength, and wisdom in song. Explore the library at abreathofsong.com and join our subscribers for a weekly email reminder and reflection that can light up your inbox with Patty Piotrowski's artwork. All the power of song starts with our body and our breath. So let's check in with muscles, bones, stretching, listening, exploring, really trying to land in your body of right this very moment. How does it feel? What wants to be a little bit longer? What wants to be curled up? Oh, what's begging for a little attention? Oh, what are you choosing to ignore? Just drawing your mind inside your body for a moment. If you're driving, please exercise care. But letting the focus come inward and letting yourself notice that as your breath comes in, your rib cage widens. Just notice it. Whew. And as you release, the rib cage closes, everything moves inward and upward a little bit. And then if you drop and let go, everything widens. And then release. So notice especially your rib cage on this inhale. And exhale. Notice especially your belly, your low back. And release. Ooh. Notice especially down into your pelvic bowl. And release. And this time, let the air drop in, and then let it pour out all the way along your spine. Ooh. And over the top of your head. Let's do that again. Let the air in. Ooh. Now, if you can make your lips be a little bit fat and your cheeks be loose and your jaw be loose, blah, say blah to me, blah. Let's do that again, letting the breath out and let the breath fall in from the bottom to the top. Ooh. Yeah, letting it ride all the way up your back body, over the crown of your head, and trickle down the front with just a kind of release off the top. Yeah? So let the breath out again. Let it fall in. Yeah. Sometimes when I think of that, I think about throwing a baseball or throwing a basketball and the way you gather in and then release. Try that. Gather in. Release. Yeah. Say back to me. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. You. Open your eyes wide. Wah! Fabulous. Arundhati Roy wrote, "Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing." Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. So what I'm going to do is put a little pulse in. Doom, da, doom, doom, da, doom, doom, da, doom. If you were walking, you could shift your weight left and right, left and right, left. So I'm going to invite you to just keep shifting that weight and let me sing to you and sort of feel how it lands inside you as you're shifting. Left, right, left, right. Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another world. Echo me. Go. Another world. Next part is not only possible. Echo. Is not only possible. She is on her way. Try it. She is on her way. On a quiet day. You try. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. You try. I can hear her breathing. I'm going to make longer phrases, still call and response. Here we go. Another world is not only possible. You try it. Here we go. Another world is not only possible. Beautiful. She is on her way. Try it and wait. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Go. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. How's it feel? You ready to put the whole thing together? From the start to the end. Let's try it together just a couple times. Here we go. Another world is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another world is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another you might be able to tell already this is a round. Is not only possible. So I'll add another part. She is on another world is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. She is on another world is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. She is on another world is not another world is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. It's not on a quiet day. She can hear another word. It's not on a quiet day. She is on her way. She is on another way. It's not on another world. It's not on a possible. She is on a possible. She is on a quiet day. I can hear it's not another world. It's not only possible. She is on her way. It's not on a quiet day. I can hear her breathing. Another world. It's not another world. It's not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. I'm so glad you're singing with me. I'm going to take a pause here before we sing the song again because science shows that our brains remember better that way. And while we're paused, let me remind you that this song library is ad-free because real people contribute, maybe including you. I'm so grateful for the generous support we receive. You would not believe. So if you'd like to help too, it's easy. You can go to the Gratitude Jar page at abreathofsong.com. Joanna Macy calls it a great turning this time. Dougal Hine calls it the end of modernity. We are always in the moment when the future is being determined. But this particular moment is one where our future options seem to be constricting, and it's not clear whether any are being gained or which they are. It's not an easy time during which to be thoughtfully alive. But still, being alive is a miracle. It's incredible. It's amazing that we get to be aware. And so this song, because I have loved these words ever since I first read them in 2020, and this way of singing them feels to me like it holds the listening within it as the chords get scrunchy and scrunchy and we have to wait to say way because it feels like she is on her way. It takes a while to get there. And then we get really soft turning in as we're breathing, as though our listening turns inward. I love the way this song sits in me when I sing it. Please feel free to share Another World with me here as often as you like. And if you're inspired to share it on, I appreciate a contribution to the Gratitude Jar with a note saying that you're using Another World and in what context. Let me know so I feel this connection. It's a gift. Should we sing it again now? Help our brains and bodies retain it? Dum, 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 dum. Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another world is not only possible. Is not only possible. She is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. Another world is not only possible. Another world is not only possible, she is on her way.
I can hear
On a
her
quiet
breathing.
day, I can hear her breathing.
Another world
Is
not only possible.
Is not only possible.
She is on her
She is on her way.
On a quiet day.
On a quiet
I can hear her
day,
breathe.
I can hear her breathing. I can hear her breathing. I can hear her breathing. Thank you for joining me today for A Breath of Song, and thank you for taking care of yourself and listening to your voice. I believe making a better world starts with tuning into ourselves and each other, which is what we just did, so yay us! Let a friend know about the show so they can join too, and next time we'll plant another song. Until then, be well.